Well, made it home with that load going to Aurora so I could visit with my sister on Thursday. Now I'm on the Glen Rock to Wisconsin load again, and got some idiots and ass wagons to show you on this episode of
the Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience. Yep, that's Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, here it is, Saturday the 3rd, June. Parked up here at the Quick Trip with a K in Windham, is that where I am? Windham, Montana, or Minnesota. Yeah, picked up my load. Well, first off, it's been a while since I did my last one. I did deliver in Denver to Aurora with the giant crates of bulletproof glass that they're going to be putting in to a security area at Denver International Airport. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, made it home Thursday. Got to go out to dinner with the whole family and my sister who was in from New York and her new guy. So that was cool. And then I was able to get everything reloaded. It'd only been a little over 2 weeks since I was at the house last time, so I didn't have a ton of stuff to buy to reload the whole Clutch Trucker truck here. And I didn't buy the breads and stuff. I'll buy a few more things when I'm going through a Quick Trip with a K again tomorrow in Wisconsin before I get parked. So anyway, picked up in Glen Rock. That took a little longer than normal, but made it somewhere in South Dakota. I hadn't had much sleep the last 2 nights before that, so that's the nice thing about the whole remodel. When I've got everything I need here, I just found a place to park, a closed way station in South Dakota at a junction of a couple of highways, and took a nap there. And then I got up and drove all through the night, through this morning, made it here to this Windham, Minnesota, and then took a little nap. And now it's hot here. It's about 90 degrees. So it got a little too hot for me to sleep, so I got up and now I'm putting the video together, and then I'll go back to sleep, and then tomorrow I just drive my last 5 hours to a truck stop, the closest I can get to where I deliver in Rothschild for Monday morning. Alright, so got some idiots and ass wagons to show you. This first one is when I was leaving Michigan after getting loaded last Tuesday, and I'm going along, I think it's I-96 or I-94, one of those two. And there's a car merging on in front of me, and there's a tanker in front of me to the right where the exit ramp's ending. They, of course, didn't bother to look to see if it was clear at all, and they had a very short entrance ramp. Well, then they look at the last second, realize there's a tanker truck there, and they can't go anywhere, so they had to start bouncing off of the pavement into the dirt as I come up on them. All right, so here I am in the right lane. Look up ahead of me. There's that tanker, and here's the car coming in from the right lane. Short entrance ramp. Not looking, all of a sudden sees there's a tanker there. Tanker can't really do anything. He tries to move over a little bit, and now the car has to slam on the brakes, and their lane is gone. Now they're bouncing along the dirt, and they're still kind of sticking in the lane right as I'm going by them. And now the Clutch Trucker zoom and slow-mo. All right, here's a closer look. Look, obviously not paying attention at all. Like I say, the tanker tries to slide over a little bit, and the car just simply runs out of pavement and finally decides to hit his brakes. Gee, should have done that a while ago. And there you are, sticking into the lane, and I'm squeaking by. What a jerk. Then also in Michigan last Tuesday, happens to us all the time. Somebody just, you know, it always looks farther between me and like the truck I was trying to pass in the left lane, and a car will whip around me on the right side because I'm too slow, and then zip right in between us. Then while I'm down on 94 in Michigan, there's this car on the shoulder, so I move over to the left, and they start to kind of come on. It was an old classic kind of car. I think he was having issues, and then he ended up going back onto the shoulder, because I think he realized he wasn't going to get up to speed.
They've been in there for over an hour.
It's been like 15 minutes.
Well, this is stupid. We should be out celebrating.
It's going to be a really big deal tomorrow, guys. We'll just...
And because I'm not always harping on the cars, the four-wheelers, there's plenty of ass-wagon truck drivers out here. And here's a good example of, you know, there's a car in the left lane and the truck's in the right lane, and he obviously wasn't paying enough attention, realizing he might need to pass the truck in front of him, and just cuts off the car in front of him, or on the left lane. All right, I just slid over to the left lane because I knew I was going to need to pass that truck up there. And look, he turns his signal on and just pulls over right in front of that car. Not enough room. Jerk. And now the Clutch Trucker zoom and slow-mo. Yes, you can see that car is right on his rear bumper of the trailer, but no. Oh, I turned my signal on, so I'm just going to go ahead and come over. They should know they need to stop for me because I'm more important. So, outside of that stuff, then, got to spend time with the family. We got to go out to a lovely dinner at the Outback Steakhouse Thursday night with everybody, so that was a lot of fun. Reminds me of a great Larry the Cable Guy joke. He said, well, my brother was celebrating his anniversary, and he asked his wife what she wanted to do. She wanted to go out to dinner at the Outback. He wanted to have sex, and my grandmother wanted them to both go to church. So they compromised. They had sex out back to church. Anyway, so I picked up another one of those loads from Glenrock, the Lignite, going to Rothschild, Wisconsin, just south of Wausau. And my next load after that, I've got a load going down to Houston, west of Houston, Brookshire. Picking up in Appleton, Wisconsin, going down to the Costco for 8 a.m. Wednesday. This is going to be a real tight run. Picks up at noon on Monday and delivers Wednesday morning at 8, and it's like almost 1,400 miles. So if anything goes wrong, I'm not going to be able to make the delivery. So I'm going to have to call TQL, that's who this load is through, Monday morning and say, okay, just wanted to give you a heads up. Anything goes wrong on this load, I'm not going to be on time. But Costco's are pretty good distribution centers. Generally, if you can't make the delivery on Wednesday, so worst case, it'll have to deliver Thursday morning. Got something in the works with a subscriber that might be a possible load. I'm running up to New Hampshire. If that one works, we'll talk more about that one later. That I would pick up. That's why I booked a load down to the Houston area. So because that's a possibility. If that falls through, there's plenty of loads out of the Houston area from there, and I might even be able to make it back up to Glenrock, Wyoming for another one of these Lignite loads. What do you think? Well, thanks for tuning in over that one. Just a quick update, and got to show you some idiots and ass-wagons. And I'm sure I'll be catching more in the next few days, especially as I'm on my way down from Wisconsin all the way down to Houston area for a real tight run. Right, Rusty? There you go. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please subscribe. Please like and comment. I get to your comments as soon as I can. Don't forget to ring that bell for notifications so you know when the new videos come out. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. Ass is the window. No, that's assess. You put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. And there it goes. Oops. There it is. It's in the pet bed. Find it. There you go. Got it? It's right there, Rusty. There you go. All over it, baby. All over it like hair on a gorilla. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Happy dog with his bacon strip. Ah, yes. Yep, when we were home, we grabbed another big bag of the bacon strips that Connie had sent us. We grabbed another big bag of the dry dog food that Junior had sent us. So, thanks to our subscribers, I don't have to buy dog stuff. Which is a beautiful thing for a clutch trucker. What do you think? Oh, yes. There's a little crumb. All right, here's your other one. It's hovering above your head. Oh, there you go. Such a happy dog. So if you could describe bacon strips in one word, what would it be there, Rusty, huh? Woof. All over it, baby. All right, almost done. All right, happy dog look. Rusty! Up here. Hello? Rusty, look up here, come on. You got it, buddy. Rusty. Hello? Rusty!